you have any news to announce here about what you've got coming up next? Like, do you know what your next fight is going to be, or what it is that you have planned in the future?
We don't know who's next, but everybody's looking at cash symbols, cash money to us right now. I'm looking at my manager to extra remind me, just in case it's something I forgot. But the next person's gonna be the one that puts the most zeros in the bank account, whoever that beats. You know, a lot of people are saying my name now. They didn't want to fight me before, though. Like a year or two, they didn't want to fight me. Now that G.O.A.T is coming to my next wedding, and he's gonna be one of the best men. Everybody wants to call me out now, you know. So it's funny to me because these same guys didn't want to fight me 2-3 years ago. I just want the one with the most money. And I'm not gonna come on your show, Dan, and make anybody famous by calling them out either. Because a lot of these guys don't know what I'm talking about.
It's a welterweight matchup between Gunnar Nelson and Jorge Game Bread Masvidal. Prelims no more. Here he is making his way to the octagon. This is the first time in his UFC career he has worked his way to the main card. He has strung together some wins, looking at the rankings, and this guy appears like he belongs. A lot more eyeballs on him tonight. The audience is bigger. His popularity has grown leaps and bounds. We'll see if he can handle that pressure and perform the way he has that led to this main card slot here tonight.
This guy is a great striker. What he wants to do is land hard and early, get the respect of his opponent, and avoid any grappling exchanges.
A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Renzo Gracie and an outstanding karate practitioner as well. Here is the Iceland native Gunnar Nelson. He trains under John Kavanagh, who believes he just might have another champion on his hands. Most of his UFC wins have come by way of submission, but you better not denigrate his striking. He doesn't get enough credit for that part of his game. This is a man who looks like he could work his way into a welterweight title fight before all is said and done.
This fighter has outstanding footwork. He is amongst the best in the world at changing angles and always being in a position where he can land against his opponent, but he's out of range of his opponent's counterattacks.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Masvidal is 3 years his senior. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started with the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 12 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Reykjavik, Iceland, Gunnar Nelson. And the action begins. Our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round one. All right, round one underway here. This will be his first fight on the main card, so that bears watching here tonight. There's no denying just how successful he's been on the prelims, but now on the main card for the first time, undeniably the highest profile opponent and the best fighter he will have ever faced.
Oh, flying knee!
Oh, huge shot there, lands flush. Well, what a whirlwind of a fight weekend has been for this young man. He's on the pay-per-view main card. UFC asked him to be a part of the media.
Oh! He's clearly hurt. Oh, flying knee. Oh, he gets a shot. He's teeing off with some vicious shots. Body kick, look at that.
Well, his opponent found an opening there to the body. Nice hook shot there, but as he leans forward in trying to get into his own striking range, he's going to pay the price there to the body. Got to be careful. You don't want to eat too many of those power hooks downstairs.
Whoa! He is hurt. Oh!
Another knockdown! Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Jorge Gamebred.
Big kick to the head. He's hurt. He's stunned.
Oh, straight right. Takedown defense has held up thus far. Oh, nice punch there by Gamebred.
Oh! Left kick to the body.
Oh, huge right hand.
Big shot to the liver. He's stunned. He's hurt.
Huge liver kick. That might do it. Oh, big left.
Oh, man. You can tell that body shot hurt him bad. High kick. He hurt him. Big left hand.
Oh.
Kick to the body. He's hurt. A huge kick for the knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, that one is going to be hard to top when it comes to handing out performance bonuses late in the night. A huge kick for the knockout victory, and he couldn't have caught him much more flush. Full force, full extension, and you knew if he connected with that weapon at one point in this fight, it was going to spell the end of the night for his opponent. Mission accomplished right there.
Check out this angle here. Boom! And then he's out.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. We set it inside the octagon for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
So first main card fight for him and one of the better performances of his UFC tenure as he celebrates there with his coaches. His team believed as the fights got bigger and the stakes got higher, his performances would get even better. That is exactly the way it played out here in this one. It is a welterweight matchup between the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr. The kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage too just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy is primarily a boxer, and though he has a well-rounded skill set, he prefers to use his excellent boxing technique to get the victory.
So here is the natural-born killer, the former UFC interim welterweight champion Carlos Condit. He has picked up several bonuses in his UFC career with a beautiful mix of Thai boxing and submission grappling. The bulk of his wins in the UFC have come by either knockout or submission. Almost half of his pro wins have come by way of submission. You know what he can do with the elbows and the knees and the beautiful Muay Thai game, but if this fight hits the canvas, you better protect your neck.
Carlos Condit has excellent technique, tremendous will and heart, outstanding cardio, as well as a history of success amongst some of the best fighters in the sport.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a kickboxer holding a professional record of 38 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready.
And we are underway. Ready to go round one. The natural-born killer, Carlos Condit, with his patented mean mug for the camera, perennially one of the best lightweights in the world, as diverse a striker as there is at 170 pounds. A lot of different limbs, elbows, knees, going to be headed his opponent's direction here tonight. Beautiful combination there. Useful hook there. All right, first round is underway, and you know what to look out for here. The powerful overhand punches. That is a big part of his game plan. Every time he makes this walk, it is his go-to punch. We'll see if he can find a home for it early tonight.
Beautiful head kick there.
Condit gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Oh! Huge right hand!
He's rocked.
Oh! Able to check the high kick. Well, his opponent's got the read now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his... Wow! He's got him hurt here.
Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Oh, straight right. Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Condit. How about that shin? Whoa!
He's hurt. He is clearly in big trouble.
He's out!
Beautiful, accurate uppercut for the KO.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Let's take a closer look at that from a different angle. Great angle here. Boom! Perfectly placed uppercut.
So there he is as the celebration continues. A huge knockout for him here tonight. That could hold up as one of the better knockouts of the year. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Is going to stop for this contest at 2 minutes, 25 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight showdown between Thiago Pitbull Alves and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Enter this young fighter here, his kicks as powerful as anyone in the sport at present. And not only that, but he'll do major damage just by landing a couple of them. Oftentimes, all it will take one kick to the body just underneath that elbow or a kick to the lead leg, and you can change the entire complexion of the fight. Very curious to see how it plays out for this powerful kicker in this matchup tonight.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
Well, the crowd pops as this guy makes the walk to the octagon, and you can see why if you've watched film on him. This is a true mixed martial artist, plus skills in all areas, and figures to be a handful, really, for anybody in this division. Probably comfortable tonight anywhere the fight goes. Truly a well-rounded MMA fighter. You know, we trot that term out there a lot. This guy fits the bill.
Thiago Alves is a very dangerous striker. He has knockout power in his hands and feet, and he also cuts a ton of weight to compete in this weight class, and is probably coming in 20 pounds heavier than what he weighed in at.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and some differences in reach. And now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 14 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Thiago Pitbull Alves. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario.
Here you go, first round, you ready? You ready?
Well, this is a venue that has hosted so many big UFC fights over the last several years, and we are underway at G.O.A.T Arena right here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. All right, so here we go with round 1. This young contender. Oh! Big right hand lands! Oh!
He got hurt very, very badly.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh! He hurt him! Planted and fired there.
Goodness! He's teeing off with some vicious shots. Oh, jumping knee! Beautiful! He's hurt here.
Oh, massive kick, everything behind it.
Hard straight punch. Oh! Big shot. Oh! And there he swung with a haymaker.
Oh, huge right hand.
Oh, he got clipped there. He got hurt. Nasty combinations here.
Man, these knees are really starting to do a lot of damage to his opponent here tonight. And there's another one for good measure.
He's hurt. He's in big trouble here. He's wincing in pain. Powerful right hand. That's a big hook. Good 1-2. Oh! He is hurt. Body kick, look at that.
Wow. Oh! Nice defense there. Huge block. Oh, he connects there.
Oh, very nice.
Oh!
He's trying to stay up. He is in big, big trouble. Oh!
Now they're both throwing with power. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Big straight punch for the KO.
Yeah, Joe, a pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Great angle here. Boom.
Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 14 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight, and he has set himself up for a huge fight now moving forward inside the octagon.
And this is your UFC Minute. This weekend, we brace for a crucial matchup, which is expected to shake up an entire division. To get into position for a world title shot, this fighter has fought tooth and nail against the best the welterweight division has to offer. And while getting into a #1 contenders match is sweet enough, if this fighter beats his heated rival to earn that shot at the belt, the victory would be even more satisfying. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Nick Diaz and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, so here he is, folks. This fighter has been all the rage of late, but tonight what stands in front of him, a legitimate rivalry fight. He's been talking a lot of smack here during fight week. He does not like his opponent, and the same can be said reciprocally. His opponent doesn't like him either. Tonight, they close the octagon door behind me.
This guy has some of the best defense I've ever seen inside the octagon, and they say that defense is the best offense.
With a flair for the dramatic, here's the Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu fighter Nick Diaz. He has been involved in so many big fights, and more often than not, he has risen to the occasion. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, plus submission skills, an outstanding boxer. Non-stop volume from Nick and his brother Nate. Very difficult guy to simulate in training, and you better have your head on straight. When you fight Nick Diaz, he'll distract you, throw a lot of different things in your direction. Nick Diaz, thankfully, is back tonight.
Nick Diaz has some of the best cardio and the best chin the world of mixed martial arts has ever seen. The former Strikeforce champion is still amongst the elite of the elite at 170 pounds.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Masvidal is 36. Diaz is 38. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 15 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 19 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Nick Diaz. And when the action begins, our referee in charge,
Ready to fight? Ready.
And here we go. All right, so here we go with round 1 as we get this rivalry matchup underway. These fighters, of course, do not like each other. They have said they will try to just focus on their skills and letting their skills take over. Easier said than done, of course, when you're sharing the octagon with someone who you...
Oh, this could be it right here. This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Oh! Huge shot there, lands flush.
Very good exchanges here.
How about that chin? Well, he got his head snapped back by that straight hand there, and he's shown a vulnerability tonight by leaning right into that punch as he tries to set up his own offense. May want to focus on some defense here moving forward.
Good job landing that series of punches here. Wow, what a powerful leg kick that was.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Diaz gets caught by the inside leg kick.
Oh, attacked him with the left.
Huge right hand!
He's badly, badly hurt. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Oh, hard left hand. Body kick, look at
Both
that.
guys landing with conviction now. Oh, straight right.
These are some bombs he is throwing. Powerful right hand. Oh!
He's got him hurt here. Oh! He's out!
A huge kick for the knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, that one is going to be hard to top when it comes to handing out performance bonuses late in the night. A huge kick for the knockout victory, and he couldn't have caught him much more flush. Full force, full extension, and you knew if he connected with that weapon at one point in this fight, it was going to spell the end of the night for his opponent. Mission accomplished right there.
Check out this angle here. Boom! And he's out.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. They'll be talking about this result for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
Well, there have got to be few things sweeter, Joe, than winning a rivalry fight like this in the UFC, and you can see the celebration is on, and why not? Huge result for him here tonight.
Hey everyone, I'm Megan O'Leary, and here's what you need to know for your UFC Minute. It's an old fight game adage that fans love nothing more than a knockout. If that's the case, then they will love this welterweight banger, who was celebrated today for delivering the most knockouts in UFC history. A record achieved thanks to his devastating prowess in the octagon with his fists, feet, elbows, and knees. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.